Good evening, lords and ladies. DJ Craigie alive here for the Progeny Behind the Fang podcast with my amazing co-host, Infernal Ming Chow Clementine Wu, and our special guest, the Savage Ravage founder and creator, Babu. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. What's up, everybody?
Welcome. Welcome to you. Thanks for doing this.
No
So,
problem. It's my pleasure.
Always an honor to have you with us.
so I hear you have some amazing new ideas for the Ravage. So please, tell us about them. We hear some exciting new things are happening.
Yeah, there's actually quite a new things going on. We came up with an idea for people to do like a role play for their character. Also to say what kind of fighting style they like to do. Also, a theme music for them while they're coming into the arena can be played if they decide if they want to do that or not, which we're hoping they do.
Wow, I love it already.
Yeah, there's different things. Just depends on who they want to come to do the Ravage with. They can do it with me, or they can do it with Infernal Referee Woden, who does Wednesdays at 11 a.m. SLT, or with me on Fridays at 5 p.m. SLT. But yeah, we want to get people to do a backstory, and hopefully they can get these role play cards filled out and sent back to us, so we can get this everything set up for them.
Definitely, the sooner
Love
the
it.
better, because I am definitely filling out my card as we speak.
Oh, good.
Well, good. I'll be looking for that soon.
Yeah.
Well,
Amazing
exactly.
character. You've been a champion quite a few times.
I sure have. Not this last. I gotta say, he got me really good.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought you had one. I had to go back through and then check the blood levels and stuff, and yeah, got one bite on you. And
Yeah, I
it was
couldn't
good.
get
It was good
one.
enough.
He was that slick. He kept slipping between my legs, over my shoulder. I
He
couldn't
was
catch him.
slippery.
Yes, he was. Also, they can also attach a photo, but they need to make it full perm so we can get those posted up and stuff while they're fighting too. So if they want to put in like a battle photo as well, we can hold that, have that up while they're fighting in the Ravage too. That'd also be good. They can go crazy. Some great ideas.
I love
Oh,
it.
for
It's very
sure.
creative.
And if I may say, um, during the kind of situation that we're going through with this whole Red War, I mean, anybody that's interested and wants to, do a safe 1v1, the best place to do it would be the Ravage. So,
Oh yeah, we're accepting one-on-ones, 2-on-2s, even a royale if they want to get some teams together to face off in the Ravage. The same rules would apply. No flying. It'd be ground fighting. No followers, no outside HUDs. You can walk, run, jump, and the PV HUD and Fangs, or like I said on Wednesdays with Brother Woden, you guys can use the practice HUD and Fangs if you guys so choose to. We're also looking to do live podcasting while we're doing the Ravage, and we also would like you guys that are our gladiators to come and try to get on the podcast with us. Give us your take on the Ravage and what you think you might like and you don't like, and maybe we can make some changes to that'll help the community all together to come and support us more.
well, and exactly, and I may be doing commentary, but I'll still be getting in that ring, and hopefully, Babu, you can take my place, and while I'm in
I would
the
love to
ring, that
push
would
you in
be.
that ring. I'm
Oh,
going to push him into that ring.
oh, you hear Empress Wu here.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
challenge. So I'm just gonna read this card too, so that a beloved community gets a little bit more of an idea. So, do you think you have what it takes to be a star at the Ravage? The Ravage is looking for a few brave gladiators to step forth from the shadows who wish to make their legendary Ravage persona come alive. Develop their Ravage characters for super exciting roleplay. We are looking to add. If you're interested in developing your Ravage character, be part of a live stream sportscast during the Ravage, have your own style, a rotating sign with your photo on it, and music upon your arrival as you approach the arena. Let us know. We want you, and your destiny awaits you. What do you need to do? Just fill out this card and tell us about your character. Remember, this is your chance to do something exciting, new, and entertaining for not only yourself, but our beloved community. Be a part of something great. The Ravage wants you. I think it sounds so exciting. If I did combat, I'd be all over that.
For sure. And can I dress up like Uncle Sam and say, the Ravage wants you?
That's right.
Yes,
you sure can.
You can. Yes, you can.
I mean, you could add some great RP to that overall together. So it could be great if they just get them filled out and get them turned in.
Absolutely. And we want to do this the sooner the better. Right, Lord Babu? We're looking to do this like now.
Yeah, we were ready to do this like months ago, so I'm hoping they get done and get turned in, and we can move forward and have this added in to every Ravage.
Yeah, amazing.
Well, with the notice as well, we'll get the note card.
So all you have to do is contact us. Yep, contact us, get the note card. Is there any other place, Lord Babu, that they're going to be able to get this note card to apply?
You'll also see it
yes.
in the notice for this podcast when it comes out. There'll be an attached note card for your Ravage character.
That is correct. And then there's also at the new Progeny museum in the exhibit area, also in the lobby, the note card will be dispensed as you walk past a certain picture. It'll ask you if you want the note card. It'll give you the character note card and also give you the rules on the Ravage in both English and Spanish.
Awesome.
That is.
Now, what are the rules? Can you just remind everyone?
Yes. First off, there's no killing in the Ravage. The lowest is taking a community member down to 40%, and then the fight will stop. Each fight lasts 15 minutes. There's no followers. There's no outside HUDs, no magic HUDs, none of that nonsense. You can run. You can jump. You can walk. You can use the PB HUD and Fangs only, nothing else whatsoever. You don't need to cheat. There's no lag, and this is all for fun and to just have a good time with it. It's not about win or lose. It's basically just for having a good time, entertainment. You can settle differences if you have a difference with somebody. You can settle it inside the Ravage in a basically like in a controlled environment. Basically, no dashers, no speed HUDs, no booster HUDs, no AOs. I've been kind of allowing the AOs here and there, depending on what your AO does. As long as it doesn't also your character too bad, it should be fine.
Yeah, as long as the AO doesn't like give your character an unfair advantage.
Right, exactly. Want to just keep it fair and honest, and like I said, there's no reason to cheat. Like I said, you cannot die.
So keep it clean. Have a good fight. The community gets to watch, gets a little bit of blood splatter on them, and we all shake hands and walk away. And it's a fantastic Friday night. It's a great way to spend your Friday.
Oh,
Craig,
for sure. And passions get high. I'm a clear example sometimes, but always fight honorably and just, have fun with it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you, Craig, you being in the Ravage, participating as a gladiator, and what is your, what do you think about it? How do you feel about it when you get in that ring? What's it been like for you, your experience?
Well, at first I wasn't sure. I was, quite nervous. Really, it can be quite intense, actually, because you are so focused, and one wrong move they can land a bite that could change the match drastically or lose the match for you. So you have to be, they say it's not about winning or losing, but we all know as a gladiator, when you get into that ring, you're getting in that ring to win. So your mindset changes, and you focus, and you just try to do your best, and just try not to let passions get too high if, it doesn't go your way, because it always doesn't.
Like that frenzy takes over you, that monster-like savage beast comes out of you, and you feel passionately driven to sink your fangs into their neck and win. It's a victory, right, Craig? I'm
It
such a
is.
fan
It
of
it feels amazing when that happens, and it also feels, try not to let it do the opposite if you lose. Just chalk that up to a learning experience and keep your head up.
And Greg, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask, what are your feelings on the rules? Do you think they're a little too harsh? Do you think they're fair?
No, I actually think they're perfectly fair. However, um, I feel if it's a cage match, if they are constantly running, I feel that's, it's not against the rules, but it's more, it's just not my style of fighting. Win or lose, I like to get up close and do it, right?
Right.
Oh, you're not a track
I
star, huh? It should
yeah.
not keep
Yeah,
on.
I'm a
Sometimes you got to
smoker,
kick
so
off your
yeah.
shoes and go barefooted. So, well, I think the match you're referring to is the match you just had this past Friday. That was
Yes.
a new gladiator, new to the Ravage, and was not sure exactly how things work. So basically, their concept was just stay alive and try not to get bit as much as possible. So that's why they were running so extensively. I think the next time they get in there and to be a little more confident, they
R-
won't be running much because
Well,
you got to get that confidence builder after that first fight. I mean, you're nervous to go in there, especially if you're fighting somebody like someone as old as yourself. There,
oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah, I mean, they were
And
they were little. I don't want to use scared as the word, but a little unsure. How much damage they were actually going to be able to
Intimidating.
inflict onto you.
oh,
It's
definitely. And
intimidating to go up
Yeah,
against a
yeah,
five-time champion of the Ravage. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
That as well. And then some people.
I
Okay, in
will.
the Ravage, age doesn't mean nothing. Okay, so people get that understanding. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're older than I am." No, in the Ravage, it does not matter. It comes down to who can land a bite, how long you can hold your bite, to spill their blood all over the ground while I'm throwing my teacup on it so I can get it filled to drink later.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
and
age does not matter.
no,
it's skill.
it's
It's
basically
yeah, it's your skills and what you can do, and not
he
let the other person get a bite on you.
and when like passions calm down, I gotta I gave him quite credit. He totally ninja styled me, and I'll say it live. Congratulations, that was well done, especially for your first time in the Ravage. Like, well
Yeah,
done.
to beat somebody that's like 3 times your age too. So don't be
Yeah.
shy out there, young. Come on to the Ravage. You can beat the older players. It was just done. No offense there, brother Greg.
Oh, of course.
It was a good
got shut
time
up.
though.
Got shut up by a newbie.
It's large attendance and a lot of people come and enjoy themselves. It's a good time.
Yes, it's a very good time. Yeah, we had an outstanding crowd Friday. I'm hoping that keeps going, and a lot more people get signed up for the Ravage.
Me too. And I think the live stream, the podcasting, and the character card, I mean, this is really amazing.
And yes,
Oh,
and
and
if you're
concept.
at work or at home, or like the sim is really bad, like for slower computers, I'll make sure you can hear it on Noctum Radio. It would. We prefer you down there, though. We need to get that contest board. Sheesh, that character cards filled out and that fighter board filled every Ravage.
that's right. And
Absolutely.
don't forget about those prizes also. We got the DIY fangs as a prize and a 50 potency stone. A choice. You get to pick one though, so make sure you pick good. If you don't have those DIY fangs, easily get those, so you don't have to worry about buying off. We get them for you. Or like I said, that 50 potency stone. If you got a bunch of people you need to embrace into the system, you want to help bring people back alive, that potency comes in handy.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And then we have an extra thing. You gladiators that have won, there is going to be an exhibit at the Project Museum that's set up just for the Ravage. So if you got a trophy and you won, we would like you to come out over here and put it out at the Project Museum so everyone can see your trophies that you've won over the course of over a year now. The Ravage has been going on.
I
Wow.
love it. It's gonna be fantastic.
Jeez.
As far
I hope I
as
didn't miss
the
the year anniversary party.
as far as the time commitment, I mean, like some people they don't have a lot of time to come into this realm. Like, what do you foresee that would be? It's not going to be very much, so it's just a small amount of time. Come to the Ravage, the dates that you proposed. Is that it, or is there other things that's going to be involved?
Well, as long as we can keep the community involved, we might look at adding more days
Okay.
and different times so it fits more of the community times. I mean, right now it's just me and referee Woden doing it. We might add on a third person for a different day and time.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, we've been talking about it since more people show up. We might do that just to help the community out. So I know time is kind of a conflict for
Yeah.
certain people and stuff in other countries. That's why we have Brother Bonin on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. SLT, but we might add on another day to help the community people. Hopefully it doesn't conflict with the rest of the different events and stuff within Progeny, with the like the Orientation Guild, you know, the people that do the teaching in this classes and everything. So we're trying to work with everybody.
Well,
That's
exactly.
amazing. That's great.
When everybody works together, it's smooth sailing. So,
Yeah, for sure.
I was going to ask you, have you ever thought of like putting an air cage or any type of like it's hard to control air fighting. Have you ever thought of doing like sometimes doing that like for special events or anything such of the sort?
We did Apron Overon was there, and I got his permission to let two people do a flying match. The issue was they either forgot to take something off, or they found a hole in the ceiling, and they ended up like over 2,000 meters in the air. Ron O'Brien got my box and was like, "Can you bring them back down here?" So I had to go after them and say, "Hey, you guys need to go back down inside the arena so we can all watch. You're getting too high where we can't see what's going on." So then I brought them back down. They got back inside the building, but it was not even 2 minutes later they were back out of the building. So that's kind of the reason why we don't do flying matches that often. I might do one where they stay in a cage and they could fly around inside the cage. It's more difficult when you just do inside the arena, because I think there is a couple holes they might be able to get through, or inside or the walls. Some people forget to take off like a dasher or something, and I got to remind them, hey, no, there's no dashers. That's why you're getting. Might come up with a way to do flying matches for certain people, but there still will be no followers. So
that makes it a real challenge. I like that.
Yeah, that's the concept, and that's why we have that in the Ravage, no followers, because it makes it more of a challenge, and that's what the concept is here, is to have a challenge at it. I mean, you're not out in the realm where there's basically no rules. We have here is to make it more fun and more of a challenge. Anyone can use a follower and catch somebody and bite them without one, and it's a whole different game changer.
It sure is.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
And now with that practice HUD, even fledglings can join in, right? So I mean, everyone should be encouraged to come out.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. With the practice HUD on Wednesdays, you can definitely go in, and fledglings can come out and practice and get ready. Come on Fridays after they hit mature, and we'll get them into the arena, and they can give it a go. Like I said, nobody will die. You guys are all protected. Don't forget to fill out those cards.
Yes, and even as a spectator, not only just for fun, but like you can watch champions like, Craig here, and you can pick up some techniques. And if you're interested in combat, you can try to develop your style by watching, and then perhaps get it later when you feel more comfortable. I mean, this is an amazing opportunity for people, really, in the community. It's very good.
Yeah, it actually gives you more skills when you're actually fighting out in the realm.
It sure does.
It helps you a whole lot better. The concept is, you get to learn different ways to protect yourself when you're fighting, or you get attacked out in the realm. When somebody's using a follower, you can not use a follower and still fight them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the only way to keep getting better is to challenge yourself. So,
Right. Practice makes perfect. So get out there, folks. We want to see you.
yes, and we want to see those character cards. It's going to be amazing to see what the community can come up with.
Yeah. What people come up with. Make yourself famous. This is the way.
Yep, get your name out
Or,
there.
or infamous, which you choose. Choose your destiny. Well, we
Ooh.
didn't get to ask you who your daddy was, Lord Babu. Not this time, but maybe next time. So, do
Uh,
you have any final
should
parting
we
words?
ask?
Anything?
Should we ask a certain arch or no?
No. No.
Probably not, but I mean, it's
all
in
in fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has truly been an honor to have you with us today, Babu, as always. And I really, really want to say to the community, get those cards in. This can be a lot of fun. I mean, heck, even if you're a wrestling fan, picture it as something like that. Like, you create a persona, you create your character. Heck, you even use one, as long as it's all good, you have a theme song. Like, build your character into something special.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys all heard of The Rock, who used to do wrestling. You can do the community's elbow.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
smell what the Rock's got cooking? Let's get ready to ravage. Can I
That's
make one
right.
even though I don't fight?
Yeah,
You're gonna
most
allow that?
definitely.
Can I at
Most
least
definitely.
say, do you smell what Craig is cooking?
That's
What
right.
are you cooking, Greg?
Oh, I got a
You
nice,
got your
I
oven
got
turned
a
to
nice
666.
aged steak.
Your spatula just broke.
It's blackberry
That's right.
flavored. Mm. Well,
You guys
truly.
are fun. I always enjoy speaking to you. Lord Babu, it's been a true honor, a pleasure. Thanks for all the work, the hard work, the dedication, the motivation everything that you do for the community. And we want to also mention Lord Morpheus, Lord Natal, myself. Thank you for the amazing, generous offer of the new land for the museum. We put it in a notice. I don't know if people read notices, but it was Lord Babu that donated this land. We really, really are grateful. Thank you.
Truly.
Oh, no problem. You guys are welcome. Don't forget, all you people that have been around for like Stone Ages, older than me. Bring your relics over and get them put in the museum. If you need help or assistance, you can get with Morpheus, Nutella, Ming, myself, and we'll get you guys be able to put out your relics and stuff. Just to be
Craig and
for
I
all
are
the
going to work
communities.
on a war room, so please get that into us as well.
That's right. We got so much to offer of it. Trophy room. There's all kinds of relics up already. Don't be afraid to come over here and help out so the community can see the different things that were out and available over the years.
Yes.
It's actually very interesting once you, like, no joke, you go in there to check it out. I guarantee you, you'll be in there for a while. It's
Yeah.
just, so much to read, so much to take in. The look of it, you wait and see.
Yep. You got to know your history, folks. It makes it more enjoyable.
That's right.
So come on down, read all about it.
Well, lords and ladies, on behalf of the Progeny Behind the Fang podcast, it has truly been an honor, Babu, Infernal Ming. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next time. Stay tuned. We have a special edition coming up regarding this Red War. Are you excited,
The Red
Empress Wu?
War.
Oh, the war.
I am.
Love war.
I'm so excited. I love war, and I am very fond. I always wore black, and now my new color is red. I'm getting so fond of red. Please, to all the SL creators, will you please make some more red clothes? I'm running out of things to buy on the marketplace. We thank you, all of you, the beloved community. Thanks for joining us, Lord Babu, again. We're so honored.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
we
you.
want to say you all out there at the Ravage. So thank you, boss, for making this all happen, Lord Craig.
You're very welcome, and have a wonderful evening, everybody.